hard work I put into traveling today, here's my reward.
After making my way from Meteora, I finally made it to Greece's second largest city in the region of Macedonia, Thessaloniki, a moving city dotted with many historic sites.
I've grown accustomed to the peace and quiet, but I'm a city boy at heart. That's why I like this city. This is by far the biggest one I've eaten. Every single time I've told somebody I'm going to Thessaloniki, all the responses I've gotten, you should go to Halkidiki. That's where I'm going. Let's go. Attempting a hitchhike, trying our luck, still traffic, and our luck. Yeah, that's it.
Hitchhiking down to Halkidiki was basically a game of figuring out which one of the two peninsulas we were going to go to. Although we preferred the middle peninsula, we ended up in the westernmost one. Where we ended up didn't really matter. Because after all, the ride was free.
I gotta say, the past couple weeks have been absolutely amazing. However, I haven't had a single day to rest. The heat has been insane. From hitchhiking in the sun to sightseeing in the sun, I've gotten used to feeling like crap at like 3 p.m. So that's why I have an extra day here in town to do nothing. I can't believe dream come true. I'm finally planning my journey across the Greek islands. And when I say Greek islands, I don't mean just Santorini and Mykonos. Using different tools online to find out how I can get from where to where and approximate cost of everything. Traveling the Greek islands can be really intimidating because it can be more expensive. However, there are always ways to work around this and make things happen. So as I plan this journey, wish me luck and stay tuned. So it's supposed to be a do-nothing day, but that didn't exactly work out as planned.
Nah, it's not possible. I'm sorry. It is not possible.
One does not simply skip out on a sunset swim in Greece.
So traveling in Greece for about a week and some change now, I've strongly felt the effects of the economic crisis. The prices for just about everything either stayed the same or increased. According to some of the people I've met, life is tough. Everything's still expensive. Groceries, rent, travel. I mean, just the several days I've been here, there's been a train strike. So I just can't seem to catch a break today. No trains, because everybody's on strike for 5 days. And the buses are the most expensive out of all the Balkans. And that's part of the reason why I'm hitchhiking now. I'm gonna hit one of the tolls and just see if I could catch a ride. Hopefully somebody picks me up and I'd be glad to give them some money to help out gas and toll costs. So Athens, here I come.
My next day on the road from Thessaloniki would bring me to the capital, Athens.
50 kilometers towards Athens. Yeah, this was a bad idea.
Little did I know, the reputation of hitchhiking in Greece declined rapidly in the past several years. And this day is where I find that out.
I'm not sure if it's luck or not, but I've concluded that hitchhiking long distances in Greece, this ain't happening.
My third attempt to hitchhike the Greek mainland would also be my last.
I guess hitchhiking in Greece is very comparable to hitchhiking in America. The whole concept and understanding of it is not as comparable to like Bulgaria, Romania. Although I did get lucky with 2 rides, is trying a rest stop and kindly approaching people, and I get these complete blow-offs like I'm a piece of trash. It's just one of those things, you know, the connection with humanity doesn't happen. It just makes you feel like terrible inside. As far as money goes, this was not worth it. As far as time goes, this wasn't worth it. As far as the experience and trying, I would say it's worth it. So despite the quote-unquote failure, this is what travel's all about. And things like this do happen. I can put this under my experiences and just move on from it. And most important of all, smile.
After a long unsuccessful day on the road and an overnight stay in Larissa, I finally made my way to the capital city. The birthplace of Western civilization, philosophy, democracy, and world-famous architecture. Welcome to Athens. Dream come true, man. My whole life I've been wanting to come to Athens and to see Greek ruins for the first time with your own eyes. That's just amazing.
For 30 euros, this is getting me into all the attractions.
Check it out, Spartan Shield.
Athens is the perfect city to bring out the inner tourist in me. It's been a while since I felt like a full-fledged tourist. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm having fun. It's a history nerd's playground. No matter what you do and see in Athens, the Acropolis is something you can't miss. You know, history has always been my favorite subject, but if I could pick a time in history that I love the most, it's always been Greek history. And I took many classes in high school and in college, and they were always my favorite classes. There's a lot of things I did forget in the many years since I finished school, but there's a lot of things that are very familiar at the same time. I'm glad to be here. One of the finest examples of architecture. I remember reading about this and studying about this in college. Now I'm here. The Parthenon is a symbol, an icon of ancient Greek history. And whether or not you love history, when you visit the Acropolis, it's a huge dream come true. This is like Athens' version of Central Park. Great way to get away from all the noise. I would have had a day and a half to 2 days in Athens, but because of my hitchhiking attempt the other day and how that turned out, it leaves me with 1 day. I could stay a little longer, but I have this anticipation to see the Greek islands, so starting tomorrow, that dream comes true.
Say bon appetit.
Καλή όρεξη.
Καλή όρεξη.
Καλή όρεξη.
Καλή όρεξη. Καλή όρεξη.
Although my time in Athens was short and brief, and that I only experienced an inkling of what the city has to offer, like many of the places I've been on this voyage, it was a dream come true. But my ultimate dream, the dream of all dreams, is about to begin. There's always places I look forward to in the world to travel. And all my life I've been waiting for this moment. And through all the Balkans, this is the moment I've been looking forward to the most. Starting today, I'll be fulfilling this lifelong dream to travel the Greek islands. Can't believe it. It's finally happening. So cheers to all the hard work I put into being here right now. Let's start this journey. My 4-week voyage, island hopping in the Aegean Sea, has just begun.
Tell me if I say it right. Caliorex. Caliorex. Bravo. Say bravo. Bravo. Bravo.